There you go. Thanks very much. We have to smile, we do.
Smile for the camera.
And eventually we were allowed into the basement.
Hello, girls.
I never got into the basement.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome to Jack's going away party. Jack, are we going to Spain this year? Are we going to Spain this year?
No, not this week.
No, we're asking for you down in Bellamadina, you know, we were wondering, would you join us again this year? What?
You never know, James.
Well, anyway, Jack, it's great to see you here, and we're delighted that all your friends and acquaintances are all here tonight, and I hope you have a good night, and also Grace, who put in a lot of work as well in the credit union over the years. So now I'd like to hand over to our chairman, John T. Murphy, who will...
You told me you were going to sing a song for oh dear, well, hello, Céad Míle de Fáilte. We have to have the Cúpla Focal Australia. And people are saying, who's your man, John Murphy? He must be a blow-in, you know? Well, sometimes it's not bad to be a blow-in. At least I was born in Dublin 8, the Liberties, so I'm not a North-sider, you know? At least I'm just about a South-sider. So we're delighted that you're with us, Jack and Grace, and we hope you enjoyed the evening, and I'd particularly like to thank everybody for making the effort to be here this evening. And we have some very sincere apologies from people who would love to be here, but for various reasons they're not here. Member of the board Paul Kinch, Pat Heenahan, Katrina McGrory, Paddy and Sheila Davis pass on their best wishes, Kay Dunn and Terry, and there's a message here that I'll read out. Should have gone to Specsavers. We are very sorry to miss Jack's farewell party. We would have loved to be there with you tonight. We have many happy memories of trips to AGMs in Galway and Cork with Jack and Grace. His spirit has always been a great influence in the credit union, and he has been a true friend to those members in need, which is what the credit union is all about. We wish Jack all the best of health and happiness in the future. John and Philippa Connaughey. Isn't that lovely? And John and Philippa, we wish we were in Portugal as well. As it's freezing. Oh yes, yeah, there's a card here. This is like a wedding, isn't it? Remember you read the telegrams and all that? Oh my God. Well, I don't remember. My grandmother told me about it. This is a beautiful happy retirement. I heard you retired 20 years ago. With best wishes for a happy retirement. You sure I can read this out in front of Grace? And it's not to Jack, it's to Jackie. That's cool. Wish you all the best for the future. Bride or Brie? Bride or Brie? Who's that? Oh, Bridie. Could it be Bridie? Oh, right. Wait till you see the photograph. No, we won't. No, we won't do. But seriously, before we get into the formal proceedings of acknowledging your work and thanking you for 43 years of effort and persistence and solidarity. Last year was a fantastic year for Dalkey Credit Union. We know in the current economic climate things have been difficult, and lots of credit unions around the country have had great difficulty. And due to serious diligence and very good prudent management, we've had a fantastic year. One of the few credit unions who've been acknowledged by the regulator and indeed our auditors in terms of having a great return on investment and indeed being able to pay a dividend, which many credit unions haven't been able to do. And that is a total credit to the staff of the credit union, who I'd love to pay tribute to the manager in particular, Mark, and to the treasurer, who on a daily basis are very conscientious in making sure that we have one of the best credit unions, as the auditor said at our AGM, in the country, which is absolutely superb. Now, I don't know a lot about Jack, but in the years that I've known him, I just took to him, because you've no choice. If you didn't take to him, he'd give out stink to you. My mother is 93 and she still uses that expression. Oh, sure, I'd give out stink to you if you didn't do things right. But in giving out stink to you, he has the most sincere disposition and personality that anyone and everybody admires. But someone who knows a little bit more than him, about him, who's been around for an equal number of years, is a man named, is he from Tipperary? Michael Kennedy. Would you mind saying just a few words about this reprobate, this nice person? Michael Kennedy. Now I'm putting a limit of 2 hours on this speech, all right? Thank you, Michael.
Give us Steve the man.
You know, you're a success at making speeches when you're asked for an encore. I made a little few words at the AGM there, like recently, like, oh, hear him up again. Who's the fella behind me? Lying out of his teeth, talking about Jack being a very this and that, the other, that. Not the fellow I knew anyway, that's for sure. When I came out to Docky, first of all, and Docky still, well, I think it's kind of changed. Docky was full of dynasties. You could start with the Thomases. You could go to the Comerfords. Now, what do you mean? And there was others around, like there was the Sports Kings, and there were all these groupings in Dalkey, like that's it would know, like, you know. They all had their own little territory, like, you know, it was like there's only barbed wire up between pubs and that, like. But anyway, there was the Loughran's, blow-ins like myself. Right? They were a dynasty. But when the credit unions was, you know, kind of in the early days of it, like, you know, we were happy that the Loughran's were there because they supported it 100%. They gave it everything they had. There was Jack, Grace, and Vera. Don't forget, Vera, like, was there. Vera was on the first board, and Grace was on the first board. And you know, we have to thank them all, like, for the what they have done, because you might not know this, but there was an effort to establish a credit union in Dalkey in the early 60s. Now, there was the other kind of, what do they call them, dynasties. They were the, well, I can say it here because I think most of them are dead, but they were the upper class. And they did now, and they did set out to set up a credit union in Dalkey, but they failed at the first hurdle. They all over head over heels. It just, and I would say Dalkey is the only little town in Ireland that failed to set up a credit union at the first go. But anyway, we came into it, Jack, Grace, myself, and my good wife, and whatever, like, you know, was there, like, you know, they started, and off it went. And fair dues, we made a success of it. And here we are now, 40 years later. Crip. I don't know where you're looking, Jerry. But anyway, and well, I could bring you into the Kennedy kind of situation, like, you know, just to get a bit of weight behind the scenes. Yeah. But anyway, there you go. And it's great to be all here together, like, now, and giving Jack a good send-off. I don't know what we mean by send-off, Jack. There you go. I don't know. I have a good idea. And anyway, here we have a good night, everybody, and you too, Jack and Grace and whatever, like, you know. And there's another Tipperary woman here too, like Lord, I have to mention her too. She's another blow-in, but she's given us a 22. But then you're not a blow-in, like you're not at all.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks, very good. Well done, Michael. Thank you.
I just know, thank you very much, Michael, for those words. And for not going the full 2 hours. I was getting worried we might have a verse of Sliabh na Mom there for me. But that'll be later on, please God. I noticed, Michael, will you listen to me? I noticed when you were talking about in the early days, there was kind of a professional glitterati who made the effort to set up the credit union who weren't successful. And you were talking about a dynasty. Maybe you guys are the dynasty and they were the dysentery. But you succeeded. And you mentioned in the early 60s when the concept came up. Now I wondered, was that the 1860s or the 1960s? I'm not quite sure. Well, apart from celebrating Jack and indeed Grace and your involvement with the credit union and your support of Jack over the years, not alone as Cathaoirleach of Dunleary Rathdown County Council and your active involvement in the Labour Party, it's nice to see you allowed Eamon Gilmore, you know, get ahead there, you know. So we would like to make a part altogether from celebrating this with wine and food, as is the right thing to do in celebrating someone's involvement in an organisation. We have a magnificent silver salver to present to you. And I will ask someone in a moment to present it, but written on it, apart from the beautiful logo of the Irish League of Credit Unions, it says, "In grateful appreciation to Jack Loughran, a founder and board member of Dalkey Credit Union, 1969 to 2012. And I would ask Mick Kennedy, being a co-founder back in 1969, to make this presentation to you. That means, Jack, you have to stand up and stand behind your friend and look to the camera and relish the moment. Big round of applause. Congratulations. And turn to the camera as well. Just turn to the camera as well.
Somebody else like that.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Stay there for 1 minute. Stay there for 1 minute.
You want to do a duet?
No. Stay there for 1 minute. I want you to do it.
Luckily, there's no pawn shops in Dalkey anymore. And I would then like, on behalf of the board and the staff and everybody involved in the credit union, to ask our treasurer, you have an envelope? To ask our treasurer.
No, white one.
And because there's no political interference here, it's not a brown envelope, but it's a white envelope to make a small presentation as Hon Treasurer on behalf of the credit union for your years involved. And Jack, we want you to, don't sing a song, just we'd like you to say something.
Look at the camera. Any problem if I make a few square boards?
Hold it close there. Hold it close.
I would just like to thank you all very, very much. It's been a pleasure.
Hold it like you told him in Casa Jimmy. You never go home.
No, I just want to concur with everything Nick said about the founding of the Dalkey Credit Union. and people often wonder why I am number 13, because I wanted to be with Brian O'Driscoll. And I was also secretary of the local Labour Party at the time, and I didn't want to taint the credit union with the previous efforts made to, so I agreed to become what the old recording secretary, hence number 13. Thank you very much. End of story.
Thank you very much, Jack, and congratulations to you and Grace, and thank you so much for all those years of involvement. We'd like to, because we're all together this evening, we'd also like to acknowledge that from the staff point of view, there was an amazing achievement during the year, which I mentioned at the AGM, and that was that Mark and Patsy during the year got a magnificent commendation and diploma from the University of Ulster, which is an advanced certificate in credit union practice. And if every credit union in the country had one person doing that, we'd be in a very different state. And we'd just like to acknowledge that in your presence and congratulate both of you for undertaking that training voluntarily. Well, you thought it was all over, didn't you? Are you starving? Yeah, you're going for another drink. The barman is going to serve you. But there's one more presentation that we would like to make, and I'd like to ask Jack, since now you're the senior man, since you have the trophy, don't be robbing that Wally. Now, come on, in fairness, there's no Wally you'd be robbing this on. And we'd like to make a presentation to a co-founder with Jack, who is with us. We had a special occasion for him, but on account of this being the evening that it is, and the two lads being there from day one, we have a similar magnificent silver salver for Michael Kennedy, and we would like to ask Jack to present this to Michael and acknowledge the super support that Michael has had from his wife Maura as well over those millions of years in the credit union movement. So Jack, if you would present this to Michael, we would be very, very happy. Sorry for getting you up again off the stage. And a big round of applause. Jack to Michael and face the camera.
Face the camera there. Face the camera. Button Jeff.
What?
Thank you very much. Would you like to say a final sentence?
Well, I mean, somebody said, like, if you're going to make a speech, stand up, say little and sit down.
That was never good.
All I can say is I am actually stunned. Stunned.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. The formalities are completed. Thank you again to Jack and Grace and Michael and Maura. Eat, drink and be merry. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you very much for being here.